Hi, welcome back. I'm Christina and this is Megan, and today we're going to show you some alternatives to your household favorites. Now, I understand that the most difficult time to maintain a healthy diet is during the holidays, or even when you're just home or you just want that home-cooked meal taste. So mashed potatoes is one of my favorite household favorites, but in replacement of that, we're actually going to be doing mashed cauliflower. Now this is something that you may have never heard of before. However, cauliflower still has that great starchy substance, and it's a really good replacement for potatoes. A boiled potato is 134 calories, whereas a boiled cauliflower is only 28. So especially if you're trying to limit your calories and your carbs, this is an excellent option. For example, 1 cup of boiled potatoes is approximately 30 grams of carbs, whereas 1 cup of boiled cauliflower is only 5.1. So this is a really excellent option. So prior to getting started, we went ahead and boiled our cauliflower. What you want to do is just cut it sort of coarsely, and then you want to throw it in a boiling pot of water, just like you would with potatoes. It takes probably about 7 to 10 minutes to make it nice and soft, but what I like to do is I just sort of stir it around a little bit, add some sea salt to the boiling water, and then I'll just take a fork and sort of test it. If the fork goes through the cauliflower just kind of nice and smoothly, then I know it's ready. The goal is just to make it easy on yourself when you're going to be in the mashing stages. So we've got our cauliflower all done here. You can see in the pot, before we actually get started with our beaters, you can even just take a fork and just kind of squish it down, and then you can just sort of break up some of those larger pieces. You want to be careful because you don't want to scratch your pot, so you can just kind of get it mostly prepared by breaking up some of the larger pieces. So, okay, here is what we're going to do. We have a nice little ceramic bowl here. We're going to go ahead and take our cauliflower out of the pot. Okay, perfect. All right, so there we go. It already looks like mashed potatoes. You just want to use a tablespoon or 2 of butter. We are using the unsalted low-fat butter, so something that you can kind of use as an option. Just put a little bit of that in there. Perfect. All right. And then we're going to add a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. Now, if you wanted to add some variety, you could always add some green onions or some garlic. You could get that great, sort of gourmet taste. But today we're just going to kind of keep it a little bit basic. In place of milk with dairy in it, we're actually going to be using rice milk. One of the things you want to make sure is to use the unsweetened rice milk. There's nothing worse than accidentally using vanilla.
And the benefits of rice milk is that it's actually lower in cholesterol, it's a non-dairy option, and it's also lower in fat content.
Perfect. So what we can do is we can just kind of stir it up together, just kind of mix it a little bit. And then to make it nice and mashed, we'll have Megan take our hand mixer and really blend it together. All right. That's good. Awesome. So a couple of things to remember. You only want to start small with the amount of milk that you're going to be adding. You don't want too watery mashed cauliflower, just like you wouldn't for mashed potatoes. This is going to be the perfect consistency. So one other tip I would like to say is, let's not forget, it is cauliflower, it's not potatoes. It's not going to be quite as creamy as mashed potato, but you're going to be basically there. So just keep that in mind when you're tasting it, and we're all done.